these aren't guidelines; these are regulations, so they're binding, and they can be enforced. So no, I don't sense that they're prepared for it at all.
And do you think
And
that it'll put a dent into digital ad growth?
yeah, definitely, because a lot of the Wild West behaviours will be, if not stopped in their tracks, much more difficult to do in the era of GDPR. So that's got to be a good thing, and welcome it from that point of view. But as I said, it will be messy, and it requires some work even for the consumer, because I'm now going to have to be ticking boxes consciously rather than having permissions accepted on my behalf without me thinking about it. So it's going to
But would
make
that
my
then mean that if I would that advertising might shift back into older media as a result of this?
yes, but I'm not sure I would say that GDPR means that analog is going to be saved. There's still going to be a general trend towards digital. I think this is more about policing digital better and tidying up some of the more unsavoury practices that go on, rather than resetting the dial back towards analog. I just think it will make what we're doing on digital ultimately better for the consumer, and better for the people who pay for it. I mean, there'll be less, there'll be more
Because I'm
transparency
asking because I'm
available.
looking at TV advertising sort of on a monthly basis, and so I was just wondering if you would expect sort of maybe in May or June TV advertising to bump up. But
Oh, yeah, maybe short term there's going to be, a little analog boost, but ultimately I don't see GDPR as a saviour for analog. Interestingly, when I, first started creating content for digital video content, everyone thought, TV advertising will die. It hasn't, and it won't, because ultimately the best way to engage with someone is through a combination of pictures and sound that move. And so film will always be the best way to engage with someone. And all we're talking about is where that film is placed in front of consumers. And if it's placed in front of them on
and
their tablet or their mobile or their PC screen rather than their big TV screen, it's still TV advertising. You're just putting it in a different place. So, we've not had a reduction in the amount of films being produced. In fact, we've had an increase in film. It's just being deployed in different places. So,
yeah,
so as an ad man, we
and if
still
we
get to create this thing that we want to do.
and if we're talking about you mentioned this sort of Wild West online advertising, there'll be most effect. I mean, is somebody who's exposed to this Wild West advertising, is that somebody who would be able to shift advertising budgets sort of into TV, or is that more the sort of advertiser that is either online or not active at all in that?
Well, I suspect they're already online a lot, but certainly the larger clients, and they're the ones that I think worry the most about some of these Wild West practices, because they have bigger reputations to worry about.
Yeah.
If you're a Unilever or a P&G, you really do worry about where your ads are placed. You don't want your ad appearing next to content that is inappropriate, and you also want to make sure that you're not being stiffed by people taking cuts out of the cake without you realising. So it is the larger clients that have the most to lose, and I think they'll be the ones most welcoming the benefits of GDPR, even though it would create lots of work for them because they